From Eyewitness News, this is Sports Wrap.
Hi, we're the West Warwick High School cheerleaders. Welcome to the Friday Night High School Football Wrap. Woo!
Thanks, ladies, for helping us kick off the show tonight. Great job. Very busy Friday night. 16 games on the schedule in prime time. We have highlights from 13 of the games. So hopefully I get every name right tonight. Wish me luck. We're almost into November, so just a couple more weeks for teams to do what they need to do to get into the playoffs, and that would be win more games. Highlights on TV right now. They'll be online at WPRI.com first thing tomorrow morning. We begin in Division 1. Portsmouth and Cranston West both with 2 and 3 records in division play going into the weekend, so must-win game for both teams. Patriots trying to punch it in. Pat Fagan, perfect pass to Bradley Kelly. 12-zip Patriots. A.J. Pollock. Be nice to him. He's on your team. You might need him later in the season. A.J. Pollock would convert the 2-point try on this run. Portsmouth keeps their playoff hopes alive with a 20-6 win over West. Patriots now 3-3 in Pawtucket. Barrington matched up against St. Ray's. Eagles lost their first game last week at Hendricken. First quarter, Saints knocking on the door, but Alex Spees with the pick in the end zone. Number one. You're number one right now. Drive over. Still the first quarter. Barrington lines up to kick a field goal, but it's a fake. They faked me out as well behind the camera. Vince Santangelo throws it. St. Ray's' Connor Fisk deflected the pass, but he deflected it right into the hands of Barrington's Jacob Portugal. Eagles back on track. 33-6 the final in their game at St. Ray's. Also in Division 1, the 4-1 East Providence Townies down in Newport to take on the Rogers Vikings. Second quarter, Townies already up 7-0. It was the Emerson Perez show once again. What a surprise. 55-yard run to the Townies, Mr. Everything. Rogers gave him a great fight, but East Providence prevails. 14-6 was the final down in Newport. Our last stop in D1, North Kingstown. Skipper still winless. Hendricken Hawks, meantime, flying high after their win over Barrington 5 days ago. Hawks with the lead. They add to it here. Tom Verdi hands it off to Mike Flanagan. Mike barrels his way into the end zone, right into your living room. Great night for the Hendricken defense as well. Patrick Morris stuffs the run. A little bit later, some icing on the cake. Ethan Ferreira is going to dive in for 6 more points. Hendricken Hawks, they're on a roll right now, 47-0. They shut out North Kingstown. 5-0 LaSalle Rams with the weekend off. LaSalle, one of 3 remaining undefeated teams in the state going into this weekend's action. Ponagansett and Middletown, the other 2, and both of those teams played tonight. In Division 3, Ponagansett in Johnston trying to improve to 6-0. Panthers down 14-0 at the half. They also lost running back Mike Conti to a leg injury. Panthers recovered a fumble early in the second half. Then Cody Frazier, great second and third effort to get into the end zone. That made it a 14-6 game. Ponagansett didn't score in the second half, but they didn't give up any more points after that touchdown either. Nick Keeling, huge game on both sides of the football. Anthony Lemieux and the Chieftains locking it down on D, 14-6. Ponagansett picks up another win, so they are now 6-0 in Division 4. Middletown, the other perfect squad prior to this weekend's games. Islanders entertain North Smithfield. Fourth quarter, Northmen up by a touchdown with the ball. Matt Rondo scrambles and finds Alex Blanchette in the end zone. North up 21-7. Islanders trying to mount a comeback. Zach Yates throws and finds North Smithfield's Ryan Masnick. Big pick for Ryan. North Smithfield, how about this? Huge upset, 21-7. Middletown loses their first game of the season. In other Division 4 action, North Providence on the road this week at Central Falls. This one, all Warriors. North Providence with the football. Central Falls, Rob Allers takes it away with a great catch. That's a candidate for play of the night. And this right here, a candidate for play of the night as well. Co-captain Antonio Mena. He's off to the races. Now, the run was great, but it's the extra effort at the end of this run is what makes it extra special. 70-yard run by Mena. Antonio drags a couple of guys into the end zone with him. 40-6 the final in this game, so Central Falls, they improve to 3-3 in the division. In non-league action, Classical beat Narragansett 20-14. We did not get a score called in from that Moses Brown Smithfield game. And a quick reminder that all the highlights you are seeing tonight on our show, plus some extended footage from each game, it'll be online at WPRI.com first thing tomorrow morning. We're just getting started on this week's Friday Night Football Wrap.
Hi, we're the Coventry Cheerleaders. Stick around for more of the Friday Night High School Football Wrap.
Yeah, please do stick around. We have highlights from Division 2A and Division 2B to get to. We were in Bristol, Westerly, Coventry, Cumberland, and other towns as well. All right, now to Division II action tonight. What a competitive situation this is in Division IIA. There were 4 teams tied for first with records of 4-1. Mount Hope, Westerly, West Warwick, and Woonsocket. All 4 teams played tonight. First stop, Westerly 4-1 Bulldogs square off against 4-1 West Warwick. Cheerleaders doing the Thriller dance. Very appropriate. Halloween weekend. Third quarter, Wizards with a 3-point lead. They add to that lead here. Ruben Pagay, deep pass, 50-yarder, connects with Amine Mauki. That's 6 more points for West Warwick, but back come the Bulldogs. Robert Travasano Jr. I hope I got it. With a great pass, Ricky Doucette hauls it in. Same play, different team right there. More from the home team. Frank Alviani with another touchdown for Westerly Bulldogs. Hang on and win that dog fight. 31-28. Westerly is now 5-1. Other side of the bay in Bristol, 4-1. Mount Hope Huskies entertained 1-4 Chariho on senior night for Mount Hope. First quarter, Mount Hope with the football. Aaron Booth is about to take the football into the end zone. But first he's got to run 75 yards. And there he goes. Early 7-0 lead for the home team. A couple minutes later, it's that Booth guy again. This was a 20-yard run. Aaron had 192 yards on the ground, and that was in the first half. He didn't play in the second half because he didn't need to. Still the second quarter, Huskies going with the Wildcat offense. Chris Raiola finds Karsten Moritz. Shutout for the Mount Hope defense as well. Huskies win it 47-0, so they will remain in a tie for first place in D2A. The Woonsocket Villanovans put their 4-1 record to the test against winless Warwick Vets. Scoreless game. Novans changed that. Travis Gagne with the interception, and we've got another pick 6 tonight. 7-zip. Woonsocket up early. A little bit later, Villanovans with another prime-time play. Dominic Hernandez going to find Jose Merced on the screen pass. Jose, can you see me do the rest? 60 yards later, Jose's got 6 points. Here he comes. There he goes. Woonsocket shuts out Warwick Vets 40-0. In Division 2B, a couple of 3-2 teams went at it. Cumberland Clippers hosting the Bolts from Cranston East. Third quarter, Clippers looking to take the lead. Captain Dan Canavan finds his man way downfield. Joe Vecchio with the great grab puts the Clippers ahead 21-20. But East would rally. Thunderbolts only a couple of yards out. Al Duran able to rumble through for the touchdown. Cranston East, huge one on the road. Tough loss for Cumberland at home, 32-21. Bolts beat those Clippers. Lincoln Lions needing a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Coventry Oakers in a tie for first, looking for their 5th win of the season. Oakers with the lead when we got there. Dan Ferdinandi gives it to Jeff Powers. Jeff extends that advantage. Coventry defense rock solid once again. Alex Zanella grabs the pass, and that's a rally killer right there. An interception. Lions would score late in this one. Ryan Odell hooks up with Kyle Jackson, but they could not catch up. 35-6. First place Coventry is going to stay on top after tonight's 29-point win. Down in South Kingstown, 4-1 Rebels. And Shea Raiders played a video game. Total of 83 points scored in this one. We got a pair of pick 6s, 2 more. Shea's Henry Pyrus with a 40-yard interception return for a touchdown. But a little bit later, South's Zach Lavallee also picked one off and ran it back for the home team. Another touchdown off an interception. 2 interceptions for Zach in this game. Fidel Wright rushed for 2 touchdowns. Ben Hamble, not pictured, had 2 touchdown tosses. 51-32. South Kingstown. They are now 5-1. Tollgate beat Pilgrim 20-14. Zach Furtado had a pair of touchdowns in that game. And remember, if you missed any of tonight's show, it's going to be online on our website first thing tomorrow morning. That web address, WPRI.com. Finally tonight, our Friday night high school football play of the night. We had a fake field goal for a touchdown in that Barrington game. There were also a bunch of interception returns for touchdowns. But tonight, we decided to go with Central Falls co-captain Antonio Mena's touchdown run. It was a 70-yarder. There he goes. The run was great, but the extra effort at the end of the run is what made it extra special. Antonio just drags a couple of guys into the end zone with him. 40-6 was the final in this one, so Central Falls improves to 3-3 in the division. We're out of time. Remember to check out WPRI.com to see everything you just saw and some extended high school football highlights as well, first thing tomorrow morning. We'll do it again next Friday night at 11:15. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend. Good night.